Alright, this is the RX 6800 XT from AMD, and we're testing out how it does in Unreal Engine 5.1 with Lumen and Nanite. Lighting system looks excellent, and Nanite allows things like these trees to, instead of popping in with different levels of detail, they should just kind of grow into perspective naturally without that pop of different levels of detail. That's what Nanite does for us. And these trees have a large number of polygons. So they're high polygon counts, and they just kind of fade into view naturally, if that's the right way to talk about it. I think you guys get the idea. I'm going to reset the frame rate averages, which you'll see in the middle, 1% lows on the right, and the overall current frame rate on the left. This is currently 1440p at the Epic settings, other than I have the hardware ray tracing turned off. So this is the software ray tracing. Looks like in the little building we're doing around 60 FPS, but I think we were doing worse when we were outside. And as you may have seen in my previous videos, I do not know how to play Fortnite. I've already tested out the RTX 4090 and the 1060. I've also tested out the 3060 on the members feed for the channel. This video might also just end up on the members feed. I'm not sure if it makes sense to flood the channel with too many Fortnite videos or whatever. All right, I hear enemies. Let's go kill some things. Except, well, honestly, the performance is low enough right now that I'm gonna hide in this bush. And see, once we stepped outside, we were around the 40-something FPS mark. So that's not good enough. No, this doesn't have FSR in it right now, but we can go to TSR quality. Reset the frame rate counter. And we are now actually getting pretty decent frame rates and getting to keep all of the nice lighting and everything. TSR looks okay at 1440p. I can tell a little bit of softness and fizzliness to the character model in motion. Honestly, upscaling techniques like this look better in first-person games, I think, because you don't have the character model moving around so much close to the camera where you get disocclusion issues. But not too bad. The performance is certainly helping out. So I thought there'd probably be enemies down here. Let's see what this thing is. Let's do that. Alright, I hear someone in a vehicle. Is he gonna get out? I guess I hit the motorcycle. I'm playing the no-build version of Fortnite because I do not know how to play Fortnite. So building would probably not be what I'd be wanting to do. Someone's shooting at me. No. All right. They're chasing me down. Oof. All right, it's okay. In spectator mode, we can now test out some more graphics settings. So let's go ahead and try going down to the balance setting here. Take a look at that. Reset the frame rate counter. So we'll just spectate for a little bit. Looks like balanced is getting us out to the upper 70s or so. Going up into the 80s as well, averaging around 83 for the moment. Wait. 1% lows are pretty good as well. I'm interested in the 6800 XT especially because I think right now it's the best bang for your buck as far as kind of a pretty high performance 1440p GPU. But with so many future games coming out in Unreal Engine 5, I thought testing out that performance made a whole lot of sense. All right, let's go back to the native, but let's go with the graphics quality down to high. So you can see the Lumen settings here going down to high. And I will reset the frame rate counter. So it looks like at high, frame rates are actually pretty good, even at the native resolution. So this does have Lumen and Nanite activated and all of that. Are they not fighting? I'm confused. Oh, it's like a hologram or something? I see. Apparently you can use that hammer to jump. Alright, let's play with the settings a little bit more. So that was down to the high setting. At native, let's try going down to the quality setting on TSR. I will reset the performance. Alright, so looks like with TSR Quality and with Lumen and Nanite and all that at high settings. Actually over 120 FPS in combat here. That seems pretty good. So yeah, I'd say the 6800 XT is putting up a pretty good fight here. And if you're playing the game at, playing a different Unreal Engine 5 game, a single-player game where you were happier at like 60 FPS, you could have had the settings cranked up a little bit more, you know? All right, let's try going down to the balanced upscaling. Okay, in motion especially, looking at the character model, just a little bit more fuzziness around the edges in motion especially. Performance going up even more though. I think I reset the counter. Let me reset it again just to be sure. This looks like these hammers are useful for like jumping or something. Maybe I'll learn how to play Fortnite watching other people playing Fortnite. We'll see. Anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the 6800 XT is performing here. Now, that was showing off all the new tech. More realistically, I think people would actually play a game like this on much lower settings. So we are going to go down to lower settings, except I think actually we'll return to the lobby because you can't turn off Nanite while you're in the game. You have to be back in the menu. So let's pop out, pop into another game while we adjust graphic settings on the fly, and you'll get treated to some more of my amazing gameplay. Let's go to the quality setting at medium, but then go back up to the native rendering resolution. So by going down to medium, in addition to adjusting some other settings, you can see that Lumen is not on anymore. So Lumen is off when we drop down to medium. Also, Nanite is off. So this is more of the traditional rendering. Now, I think you can already tell in the trees, as I change my distance from the tree, I think you can tell that the model actually changes as we get closer. So I think that's definitely different from how that was looking in Nanite. Let's look at it again as we kind of go into some of these other ones. Yeah, did you see how the tree like completely changes how it looks as I got closer with the different LOD models, right? So that's something that Nanite was doing for us, was allowing the level of detail of distant objects to be constant, right? Look at how those trees just completely change as I get close, right? Nanite was helping that not be the case. So let's see if that becomes even more apparent as we jump out of the party bus. All right, let's see what happens to these trees. Because overall, yeah, see how they completely pop, right? Nanite looked significantly better when it came to that. However, notice that our native performance now is significantly higher. So there's certainly a trade-off. Now, I think when people, I think there's been claims that Nanite increases performance, and I think it can at the same visual fidelity. But I think that what they're going for here is they increased visual fidelity using Nanite, which means that the overall performance is lower. Pretty sure that's what we've got going on. And I think I want some shields. Here, let me hit the reset on the frame rate counter. Now that we're just kind of into some more normal gameplay, and I did not actually mean to jump like that. Do I want an assault rifle? I guess I do. All right, we got a thing. Let's use the thing. Let's pick up the DMR. All right, so definitely still capable of high performance, but you've got to turn off the Lumen and Nanite and such. Let's adjust the settings, see if I get shot while I'm standing out in the open here, adjusting settings. Do you want to, let's try a little bit of the upscaling. So medium settings with upscaling. Let me reset the frame rate counter. Yeah, we're now over 250 frames per second. So yeah, by turning down the settings, we are certainly capable of missing our shots. That's good. So is this a bot? Guys, why am I so bad? We're gonna all pretend we didn't see that, right? Is the enemy in here? Is this a shotgun? I hope this is a shotgun. You know, I do not see. I don't see him. Maybe they just ran away. Fair enough. Some like wolves or something. All right. Well, I think there's only one reasonable thing to do, and that is to try out different graphics settings. That is what you do in a battle royale, I believe. Okay, and we'll go up to the native. So now we're looking at low native resolution. And we're getting awfully close to 300 frames per second at times. Did I see a motorcycle? Well, I think I know what we're gonna do until I die. I think we definitely know what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna find some enemies. By becoming bait. You know, I still think playing Fortnite, you'd probably play it low just to get the grass out of the way and have a competitive advantage and all that. Yeah. Let's find some enemies. Ooh, let's not run into rocks. Let's try a, let's see how far we can push the performance. So let's go to TSR Quality. Well, I was wondering if we were running into a CPU limit at 300 frames per second, but it appears we can go past that. Reset the averages and everything. No, I didn't want to drop my DMR. But I do want these things. Right? Aren't these like shield potions? I don't know why they're just like here. Is there an enemy? Alright. Yeah. Oh, I thought I could drive underwater or something. Maybe I can't. How do I go down? Crouch? C? Control? Can't? I don't know. Are there no enemies in this game? Guys, I just want to like die and end the video, you know? It's 300, 400 FPS enough to win games. Well, there's a llama. Is this an ammo llama? It's a piñata. It's a supply llama. Interesting. Alright, well, I have lots of bullets now, so it was not a waste of bullets to shoot the llama. Where are the enemies? I see a car. Maybe we should get in a car. Oh, the circle. Maybe we should actually get into the circle. Let's do that. Hey, there's a bunch of these things. Let's hide in the bushes. All right, we made it. We are in the circle. Are there any other settings we want to play with? I don't know. We could go even more aggressive on the upscaling. How high does the frame rate go before we CPU limit? CPU is the Ryzen 7 7700X. We've got 32 gigabytes of DDR5 CL36 memory. And I cannot find an enemy. It's a little bit of flickering on these stairs, I think, from the upscaling. It's a little bit unstable. Okay, definitely running into some CPU limitations from time to time now. And there is an enemy. Oh man. Come back. I'm bored. I just want to fight you. It's a shooting game. Shoot. Is this a pacifist player here? Is that the same one I ran into earlier that just kind of ran away? What is this? What just happened? Okay. We're definitely CPU limited at the moment. You can tell when the GPU usage drops significantly below like the upper 90s. All right, we seem to at least have found somebody to shoot at us. So we've got that going for us. Wait. Somebody's in the water. Okay. Hey, I got a kill, guys. Oh no. There's another enemy. Okay. More bullets? That's a bad thing. I need health. Okay, nobody kill me while I'm trying to figure out what's happening. I was gonna adjust the graphics settings again, but I think we're in all right, I think we'll end it here, guys. I placed number 14. Look at me go. All right, easy to stay alive when you don't find any enemies. I hope all of you have an excellent day.